And this is a 20 amp circuit, just because you need it for running the fencer. And
what is this for? Huh?
So this is for snacking people. No.
Hey guys, I'm Megan.
And I'm Stephanie. And we are
Barn Besties
with
farm fresh advice
for you. So we are here to impart the knowledge that we have learned over the years of building and running barns, so that you guys don't have to have the problems and the misery and the mistakes that we made. Hope you enjoy our videos. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, right?
Right, and we hope to save you time and money on your new adventures.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, it's Megan
And Stephanie, and we are
Barn Besties
with
Farm Fresh Advice.
So today we're at my farm. I wanted to show you guys hydrants and talk about water. We'll also show you on Megan's farm. You have two different types of watering. You've got this and you've got something else. So we're going to go through that as well. But today we're going to talk about, this is how I get water to my horses. Behind me you can see, sort of, there's a water tank there. This is my setup for year round. In the winter time, we built a box that goes on top of the tank. It's all insulated. I can put a water tank heater in, and it goes right into two different power sources here. We used to run a tank on either side, so we were able to plug in. These are
a little scrub brush here.
This is a 20 amp circuit, and this is a 20 amp circuit, just because you need it for running the fencer. And
what is this for? Huh?
So this is for snacking people. No, I actually got this at the dollar store, and honestly, this is to just get like cut grass and debris. To just get leaves out of there. See, you want some?
No, I'm good. I had lunch.
Needs to be dumped and scrubbed. But so yeah, we ran electrical out here and water out here. So this is a hydrant. We'll get there.
Right.
So this hydrant, all you do to turn it on. I had a friend who thought you needed to hand pump this. Like the old style, but all you
I've never had that.
All you do is pull all the way up, and you get water. Now I got a hose on, obviously. But you get water. So it's what's called a frost-proof or a freeze-proof hydrant. It is about a 10-foot long hydrant, and it is buried here where we are in southern Wisconsin, 6.5 to 7 feet in the ground. The farther north you go, the farther down it's got to go. So what happens is when you turn this off, there is a valve that is at the bottom, again about 8-9 feet down from here, that opens, and all the water drains down through gravity, as long as you have ample
now, I have
backflow. Ample backflow.
Do you leave this hose on in the winter?
No. So as you can see, this is not a very long hose. This hose is used all year round. I do leave it on in the summertime, but in the wintertime, we just pop it off.
Because guess what?
And then it's super easy to drain, because this is a 10-foot hose. You just drain the water out of it. I kind of go back and forth to whip the water out of it. It never freezes on me. And if it does, if I get ice buildup in here, I dunk it in the tank to get that ice off, and I can connect it right in. We fill, we drain, we kind of give it a wiggle to make sure the water's out of it. No problems whatsoever. And these are easy. You can either buy them at the store, the 10 or 15 footers, or you can just cut an old hose and, the length that you need. So
hello, ladies.
So
but definitely never ever leave the hose on. I did that.
Oh, I've left
when
it.
I was younger. It was
and
very.
You froze your.
I did, hydrant. But we actually had it froze down below, and it broke the mechanism in there. So in spring we had to dig it out.
Actually, we did replace this. This is the second hydrant since we've been here over 20 years. When we went ahead and replaced this, we put in, this is a water shutoff. This requires, there's a mechanism that is, it's a key, it's called a key, it's a big thing that you turn. But it shuts the water off coming in where the water supply is. So if this were to go bad, we would turn the water off here, and then we wouldn't have additional problems. It wouldn't freeze. Hi, girl.
The other thing you need to make sure when using this hydrant, that you slowly pull it up and down. If you're yanking it around or you're leaving it halfway,
you want it either all the way on or all the way off.
You will freeze it, you will break it, and you really don't want to call the plumber too many times. And
Well,
if you do, make sure you have cookies for him.
Yeah, well, and I'm going to go ahead and top off a little bit in the tank here for the girls. I got it all the way on. Again, super easy hose. Just going to top off a couple inches. I'll probably dump this tomorrow, maybe.
And why did you go with a smaller tank, not a larger tank?
Honestly, because
I have bigger tanks than you do.
You do, but for the winter time, this was a lot to keep thawed out and heated. So it's easier to keep 150 gallons
Heated
from
versus
freezing.
Yeah.
Plus, like I said, I put them in a box that's insulated.
We did that too.
So and it's got, I'd say the opening is about this big.
Okay.
Enough that actually two can stick their noses in if the water's high enough, but enough that a horse can get his head in all the way down. Actually, I think I am going to go ahead and dump that, so I'm not going to get it full, but super easy. Again, we used to have one over there, and it was easy to run that hose over there.
Now with your little box, so what we did is on one side where the sun is, we did little, it was open. Like see-through.
Oh.
Yeah, and we
this is fully insulated.
Yeah. Okay, and we insulated.
We're taking a dust bath. Fully insulated because we're up on the hill. We're exposed to the winter winds and things.
Yeah.
It gets really brutal when it's cold. It's cold.
Okay.
I have actually when we have hit that 20 below, 30 below. If I got the horses in the barn, we'll bring hay out and stack it all around this and the tanks, the boxes. I won't fill them. I'll let them get as low as they're going to get, and then just to keep them safe and secure during those horrible cold snaps.
Cool.
And I've never had an issue.
Awesome.
But we did have to replace this. I actually had to replace the one in the barn as well at one point. So when we did do that, when we first ran the water out here, we did not install this water shutoff. I'm going to just tell you now, when you are running the water, install the shutoffs. Just do it. You will thank yourself because these things always go bad in the winter.
Oh, of course.
When the weather is terrible.
When
it's always on a
negative
weekend.
8.
Yeah. And so you want the ability to get the water shut off so that it doesn't back freeze to and cause massive problems. So again, because of where we are in Wisconsin, this is about 6.5 feet down. Our water line is buried that low. Farther north you go, the farther down you gotta go. So the farther south you go, you can come up. So
awesome.
Here, with as cold as it gets, you're minimum 6. Try to go for 6.5. So
I think we went 7 or 8.
7 or 8 if you can. Yep. So yeah. So that's that. Let's also talk about. I do it like you said, or I said I have electrical here. This doesn't only run the water tank heaters, but I have my fencing here, my fencer, my shocker. It's unplugged right now. This is the ground for it. So you have to ground this particular type of fencer, and then the hot comes out of here and connects into the fence. So you can see there's a junction box here for where the electrical runs in out of that one, and then the other electrical comes in over here through, we just pulled it up through some PVC. So it was a long way to run this from the
barn or
the
house.
From the barn, from the source.
Yeah.
So it actually, the water in this run under the arena. So
you did that before. They're perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Thankfully.
Smart.
So yeah. Yep. So that is how I do water out here. Now I do have another hydrant. I have another pasture over there. I have an identical hydrant, and I actually have electric out there as well to run if I need to. A fencer, a water tank heater, and of course we've got the same exact hydrant over there that does. And that one's connected to this one, so that one doesn't have the shut off. It's
right
here's
here.
the shut off.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how we did it. So thanks for watching, you guys. We will be looking for a part 2 video where we're going to be talking about Megan's, how she does her water. She's got a couple of options. Not only do you have some of these, but you have some other stuff as well. So eager to see that. So thanks
Thanks
so much for visiting. Leave us a comment down below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and we will see you guys on our next video. Bye everybody.
Bye.